Hey, good day, everyone. We see all of our attendees are entering the room. So as everyone joins us, we just want to welcome you to our Paralegal Certificate Course Informational Webinar from CLS by BARBRI. In our webinar today, we're going to have a presentation by Stephanie Elio of CLS. And following that, we'll be available to answer your questions. So as you have questions throughout the presentation, feel free to enter those into the Q&A tool. We'll have some of those available for our question and answer segment at the end, but also during the live presentation, we have our enrollment counselors working in the background, and they'll be able to answer many of your questions directly as we're going. So if it pops up in the middle of the presentation, go ahead and submit that question, and we'll address that. And if we don't get to your question during the segment or during the presentation, don't worry, because we're going to provide our contact information at the end. You can reach out to us afterwards, even if you have questions down the road. And with that, I'd like to introduce Stephanie Elio, and she'll get our presentation started today. So take it away, Stephanie.
Thanks, Brad, and welcome to all of you. We appreciate you taking time out of your day to join us to get some of your questions answered and get general information about the Paralegal Certificate course by CLS by BARBRI. So ground rules are pretty standard here. We do have counselors in the background to answer your questions. We ask that if you do put a question in there, please make it a relevant inquiry and be kind. They are here to help you as much as possible. We will talk about who CLS by BARBRI actually is, how the online format works, which format may be right for you, because we have both Flex and the standard online available coming right up. What our grading policies are, student satisfaction, what the learning outcomes are, what you'll actually learn in this course, how it's delivered, a little bit about some other courses we offer, digital badging, where can you work, how to look for employment after completing this program, and at the end, we'll talk about how to enroll, tuition pricing, course materials, all of that. And as stated, we will do some live Q&A if we've got time at the end. So let's go ahead and dive right in. CLS by BARBRI, formerly known as the Center for Legal Studies, is actually founded back in 1980. We are in our 43rd year of working with accredited college and universities to provide legal support staff training. We are very proud to be a part of BARBRI Global, who is the world leader in legal education, distance learning, training, and certifications. Why would you want to enroll in this course? We work very hard to ensure that our courses are affordable. They are flexible in delivery. You can do it online, 24/7 access, start any day or start with a group on a set day and have a very set calendar. Both options are available. We have been doing this for 43 years. We train upwards of 5,000 to 10,000 students per year, and our students are securing employment. So this course is not like pursuing a degree where you're going to be in there 2 to 4 years. This is very specifically designed to be a job skills training program. It is taught by experienced professionals. CLS has licensed attorneys that have got a multitude of qualifications. One is a minimum of 10 years experience in the field. They are currently still working, and they have teaching experience on top of that. So you get the best of both worlds, not someone that's purely professional or purely academic, but can offer up both. We do have many courses beyond the paralegal certificate course, things like our legal nurse consulting program, medical professional legal consultant, legal secretary, advanced legal research and writing, personal injury law. Many of those. You can find them all on our website if you're interested in reviewing a syllabus, general times available, formats for those courses. They're all at legalstudies.com, and we encourage you to explore them. But today we're all here for one purpose, and that is to learn about the paralegal certificate course. So moving on, we're going to start off by talking about that online delivery. Our standard online format is by far our most popular format. We have this course starting every 8 weeks. It is available 6 different times per year. The course that starts next is coming up straight away on March 6th. It is a 100% online format. The entire course is delivered over 14 weeks in 2 separate 7-week sessions. Now, the tuition that you pay pays for both of those sessions. You simply choose when you want to begin. So if you're looking to start immediately, that next class does begin on March 6th. In that class, not only do you have 24/7 access over the entire 14-week period to the portal where assignments are posted, communications with your instructor can be facilitated, bulletin board, communication with your peers, all of that takes place on the platform. We use a delivery system called Moodle, which is very common amongst online providers. College and universities use it as well. In that tool, you're going to find it's very intuitive. It's not filled with a lot of techno speak. It's very easy to use, and we can certainly provide assistance for those that need any additional help. But our students tell us that they like that platform because the best thing is they can get in, find out what they need to do on their schedule. Yes, this 14-week standard online format is 14 weeks, but you could log on at any particular time of day that you wanted or day of the week. The flex format, a little bit different than that in that it's still going to use that 100% online format to which you have full access, but you don't have to wait for a set start date. What I was talking about with the standard online is we have 6 start dates per year, the next one being March 6th. Our flex format, you could start today. You could start tomorrow. And rather than complete your entire program in 14 weeks, you would be given 6 months to complete the training. That clock starts ticking the day you register. One of the other big differences between standard online and our flex format is the connectivity you may have with classmates. Our standard online, our classes are grouped in sections of about 35 students per section. Once we reach that threshold, we'll actually cut off enrollment and open another section. So you don't need to worry about us having a seat for you. You are always guaranteed a place if that is the format that you select, and you'll have the connectivity with classmates. If you chose the flex format, you would still have a dedicated instructor assigned to you. You would still use the online tools that everyone else has, but you would be on your own pace in a class by yourself. Faster, slower, whatever is best for you. You still have an opportunity to interact with that instructor who is highly qualified, and the tuition pricing for either format would be the same. We do have a fabulous chart that's available on our website. If you can't find that, you can always reach out to one of our enrollment counselors that actually talks about all the different benefits of each format that we offer. And you can do a comparison to determine whatever is the best format for you. Again, I do want to reiterate that our traditional online is the most popular, and that's because everybody's got a busy life. And when you know that you're going to start something on one day and you're going to finish it on a certain date, you're more likely to do that. When you are given a longer timeline, it takes a great discipline to make sure you're getting it done and complete it in 6 months. It can happen that students may end up finding other things take priority and they're able to put it off given a longer calendar to do that. Our students find that getting in, getting it done, getting out, earning their certificate and being ready for work can be the highest priority. How do we grade and what's the time commitment? As I mentioned earlier, the paralegal certificate course is designed to provide you the skills you need to either secure an entry-level position or upskill into a promotion, take on more responsibility in your current role. Whatever that is, the objectives in this course are to teach you and help you develop practical, applicable skills. Therefore, CLS does not want to send any of our students out into the world being really good at some skills and not so much at others. Therefore, we do not grade on a curve. There is no cumulative grading wherein you could, get a really low score on something, but ace everything else, and it won't matter because they're blended together. Here at CLS, we require that every student have a minimum 70% passing score on every assignment. That's test, online discussion, forum participation, quizzes. It doesn't mean that if you do not successfully pass an assignment that you're going to fail out. We truly want you to be successful. We are vested in your success. Therefore, if worst case scenario, you do get a low grade, a non-passing score, you will have an opportunity to get feedback from your instructor. Find out where you took a wrong turn. Perhaps you overthought something. Perhaps you took a detour, went down a wrong path, and didn't turn out right. We're going to help get you back on the right path, help you understand why you didn't pass that particular item, and you will be given opportunity to redo it. Again, we want you to be successful. All of our courses, they are very much designed for busy adult learners. Our students have full-time jobs. They have young children underfoot, teenage kids with a million things, aging parents they may care for, lots of things going on. So the beauty of having that 24/7 access and dictating your own personal schedule day to day, week to week is huge. You should plan on approximately 8 to 12 hours per week to successfully complete this program. Now, that's a range, it's an average. Everybody's different. Things to take into consideration for yourself to get a better determination are your personal time management skills, your personal reading comprehension skills. This course is not designed to memorize a bunch of stuff to pass a test. It really is about understanding the concepts, developing the skills so that you can use them in the real world and you can put them back out in your own words. So with that, in regards to reading comprehension, if you are a type of student that can read things pretty quickly and retain them well, put them back out, you're going to be on the lesser end. If you are the type of student that may need to read things multiple times for better comprehension and retention, then it may take you a little bit longer. If you are spending upwards of 15, 20 plus hours in a week, I am going to strongly encourage you to reach out to your instructor because it is likely that you have taken a wrong turn or you have been overthinking something that's not as complicated as it may appear. And we want to help to make your time productive. CLS does provide ongoing administrative and technical support for all students. Our satisfaction rate is something we are incredibly proud of. Our students tell us over 95% of the time that our courses are more flexible than other programs. The skills they are learning are on pace with the current industry, and they are happy to recommend our courses to their colleagues and friends. And given the opportunity, would certainly return for additional training and education. The course itself, what are you going to learn? There is a full syllabus, not only for this course, but every course we offer available for public view on our website. You can get there a multitude of ways. If you go on any particular course page, you can scroll down and there will be a link to the syllabus, or you can go all the way to the bottom of the page to the index and see the syllabi link for all courses. They will vary by format just a little bit, but the main objectives are going to be the same regardless. In this particular course, you will learn and develop legal research skills. We use the tool Westlaw for that. You'll learn legal writing. You will create an appellate brief, civil procedure, ethics, legal citation, evidence, torts, contracts, all are included in the training for the paralegal certificate course. For a more comprehensive view of those learning objectives, they are divvied out into both Paralegal 1 and 2 on the syllabus. They're not two different courses. Those are literally two halves of this same program, for which each one is 7 weeks, totaling up the 14-week training. How does it look once you get inside the portal? There are recorded video lectures. There are formative assessments, which are really cool. They're kind of like games and flashcard puzzles that you can do as many times as you want to help retain and understand the information, get immediate feedback. Those tools are not graded, so you can use them as much as you want to. Our video recordings are of some lectures, but those are going to be used in a combination with a lot of reading. If your intention is to work as a paralegal, get used to enjoying reading if you don't already, because there will be plenty of it in this program. In fact, the reading charts are even included on the syllabus if you have not already viewed that. Advancing your education. So for our students, as I mentioned, we have several other courses. This paralegal certificate course is going to provide you with a core foundational set of skills to get that entry-level paralegal position. Now, for those students that are planning to work in California, you live in the only state in the country that's got some additional regulations. For everyone else, it would be an optional next step. But that next step is our advanced paralegal program. It is just like the core training, wherein you are developing practical applicable skills. The nice thing about this advanced program is it is comprised of 16 specialty topics of law. You see them all listed on the screen now: family law, immigration law, constitutional law, criminal law. Every single one of these topics is a standalone 7-week class. In order to earn a full advanced paralegal certificate, you would need to take 6 of these classes. Now, if you recall, about 5 minutes ago, I mentioned our academic calendar for online delivery is divvied out into 6 7-week sessions per year. Every single one of these topics is available every single session. So you don't have to wait for any of these classes to come up. They're available throughout the year, and we allow students to take up to 1, 2, or 3 topics at a time in a single 7-week session. So if you want to take multiple topics, you certainly can. The only prerequisite to taking these classes is that you have the paralegal certificate that we're talking about today. Now, whether you earn ours or earned one somewhere else or have 2 years minimum working as a paralegal in that capacity, you would meet that prereq. So our paralegal certificate, earned one somewhere else, or a couple years working in the capacity of paralegal is going to meet the prerequisite requirements. Once you have, the reason for that is these truly are advanced courses. We want you to be successful, and therefore you need to have foundational knowledge so that you can specialize in the specific areas of the law and improve your value to your employer, make yourself more marketable if you're looking for new employment, or if you are simply a lifelong learner and want to gain additional knowledge, these are all available. You can certainly take them 1, 2, 3. We have students that have taken all 16 and been grateful that they did. So whatever combination you want to work out is acceptable here. I mentioned California was special. It absolutely is. California students that want to work as a paralegal in that state are required to be in compliance with the California Business and Professional Code 6450 that dictates how many hours you must have acquired in substantive legal training. The combination of our paralegal certificate and the advanced paralegal certificate, when you complete at least 6 of those classes, will exactly meet the code. We designed it in conjunction with the code. So you are set to go, earn the paralegal, do 6 topics. If you want to do 3 plus 3, knock them out in, 4 sessions. If you want to stretch out your topics because you are residing in California, you have up to a year from the time you take the first one. For anyone else in the country that understands and wants to pursue earning or gaining additional knowledge by taking advanced topics, you can take them 1, 2, as many as you like, and each time that you do, you can earn a digital badge. The paralegal certificate will come if you take all 6, that advanced certificate, but for every individual topic any student chooses to take, they do earn a digital badge. And for the paralegal certificate course, you will also earn a standalone digital badge. If you're not familiar with badging, you can certainly reach out to our enrollment counselors. They can send you a video and some additional information about them. But the bottom line about the value of a badge is for your resume, for your LinkedIn profile, for any kind of digital signature that you want to include it in. It's a pretty awesome tool. You can actually click on it and drill down, and it will not only say you earned this certificate and give the dates and the school you took it through, etc., but it will outline every skill that you developed by taking this program. An employer wants to know that you've earned your certificate, but more importantly, they want to know what skills you're bringing to the table. Your digital badge will help you illustrate that. Where can you work? Kind of everywhere. Paralegal is one of the most transferable skill sets that you can have. They literally do work everywhere. Everybody knows they work in law firms. That is a complete given. But a lot of people don't know that paralegals also work in every major corporation. They all have legal departments, real estate industry, government agencies, state, healthcare organizations, all the way down to car dealerships who have paralegals doing contract work. They work in the educational sector, healthcare, you name it. There are opportunities for you to utilize paralegal skills. Finance is another big one. Work from home, also an option. One great thing to come out of the pandemic is employers learned that paralegals can be just as valuable working from home as in the office. So there are more opportunities than ever before to work from home if that is so your choice. One thing, if that is your intention, is to pay particular attention to the instructor when you're taking this course. They will go over all the items that you are that you're going to need to know about what skills you can perform with or without the supervision of an attorney. So if you wanted to be an independent contractor, or you wanted to just be working from home, whatever the case may be, you will have those opportunities. Moving on. Exciting new development at CLS when we're talking about careers, and that is the launch of our Career Center. It will be launching on March 22nd. If you've already spoken to one of our enrollment counselors, then you may have already heard about the value of that and how to get access to it. Our new Career Center has got some amazing tools. One, jobs, huge. But it also is going to allow for resume review. There is career insight, planning tools, all kinds of fantastic things. It's going to be a gated environment to which this is open for CLS alumni, students that have already taken our programs, or they are currently enrolled. There will be some preview for students who are considering taking our course to get an idea of what's involved in the Career Center, but to actually access it and be able to view the jobs and apply for those jobs from employers that are promoting to our graduates, you would need to be a currently registered student. So it's a value add to when you choose to take this course, you will be added into that community and those benefits become accessible to you. Watch your email for more information coming up about this. And if you're choosing to enroll in the March 6th session for online, you will be given an exclusive invitation to attend the very first career webinar, which is happening on March 22nd. Earning potential. The U.S. Department of Labor does project a 12% growth from now to 2030. Much better. We remain on the bright outlook list, much better than the national average. 56,000 and change median salary, according to the Bureau of Labor Statistics. Different sectors, a little bit different salary. Another thing to take into consideration is your geography. Obviously, if you are looking for employment in Manhattan, in the heart of New York City, you're probably not going to have the same pay as someone in Nebraska. However, salaries tend to reflect cost of living, so it averages out. How can you enroll for this course? One of the first things you'll need to decide when you've made a decision to take the course is selecting a partner school. CLS is an educational partner with almost 160 accredited college and universities nationwide. We work in conjunction with the continuing and professional education departments at those schools. When you select your registration information and are filling that out, you will select the school. That's who's going to issue your certificate when you complete the program. CLS works with the instructors. We can help you get started, provide all your counseling before you take the course. We deliver the training, but the certificate you earn will come from the school that you designated when you register. Now, we do have 160 roughly partners throughout the nation. The likelihood of us having one in your backyard, pretty strong. It is our recommendation, if we don't have one in your neck of the woods, choose the neighboring state or choose as close as you can. The reason we say that is if you're going to continue living where you are, you plan to work in that same community, it makes sense to have a school issue your certificate from that local community. Even though it's online, putting forth the local name is an advantage to you. To get a full list of partners or to find out which partner school may be closest to you, there is a find a course, select your state. It'll give you a drop-down list right there on the home page, and you can make that decision pretty quickly. Course cost. Tuition for the paralegal certificate course is $1,895. I want to make clear that that does cover both 7-week sessions if you are planning to participate in the standard online program. So the full 14-week training, even though it's delivered in 2 7-week sessions, you will pay one flat rate of $1,895. The system is actually kind of smart. When you try to select a session that you want to start, it's going to prevent you from selecting more than one. So you'll be good to go there. It'll also tell you all your start and end dates right there when you register. Textbooks, roughly about $400. CLS works very hard to ensure that we have got the best pricing available for books. There are 6 required textbooks for this course. We do not require that you buy the books from us, but we can guarantee the right edition, very competitive pricing, and we'll drop ship them in one lump sum straight to your doorstep. That's nice. If you do plan to shop for them anywhere else, please go into the bookstore on our website at legalstudies.com and verify the ISBN number. You do not want to show up for this class with the wrong edition of a book that you bought at a lower price, because you're going to be lost. The instructor will absolutely be referring to page numbers. And if a publisher changes a book and puts out a new edition, there's a reason for it. They made updates and changes. We'll make sure that you have the most current available. And then Westlaw access is required for our students, but not until the second half. So if you're doing the 14-week program, all of the legal research skills and that part of the training happens in the second half of the class. So if you want to wait to make that $89 purchase, you certainly can, or you can put everything, your tuition, your books, and your Westlaw subscription all in one lump sum. Check out with that. Our admin team knows when to issue your 7 weeks access for Westlaw. So even if you buy it up front at the beginning, don't worry about having it issued at the right time. We've been doing this a long time. We'll get it right. Payment options available for you. We do work with Affirm. That is a third-party vendor wherein you can take all of those above listed costs and do a very quick application. Just click that you want to check out Affirm at the checkout screen in your shopping cart. It accepts a pretty wide range of credit. I encourage people to try unless you are just ready to check out with your own credit card and manage your own budget. But if you do want a payment plan, Affirm's a good place to check. They will literally break up the payment in anywhere from 3 to 18-month payments. They will come back to you in literally a matter of minutes and render a decision, approved or denied. If it's approved, they will give you those different scenarios of what your payment would be in 3, 6, 18-month payments, and you can make a choice to either accept one of those or decline and go check out with a credit card. You still have a choice. We also work with PayPal, Pay in 4, and PayPal Credit. There are a few other payment options available that might vary by partner school. So if standard checkout with a card, Affirm, or PayPal don't work for you, then I encourage you to contact our enrollment counselors. They are the gurus when it comes to any type of alternative funding that is not listed here, and they will be happy to assist you. We have an offer for the online class that is starting on March 6th. Because you took time out of your day to watch this, we want to reward you and provide you with a coupon code, FebWeb10, that will get you 10% off of the tuition for the standard online class. That's the one that starts on March 6th. Now, enrollment is open. We do take late registration from March 6th to March 11. After that, you would need to wait till the next session that starts the end of May, I believe, beginning of May. But for this term coming up, and this is only available on the standard online, flex format does not qualify. But if you want to be in this class, you can get 10% off. You need to do that by March 1st. Even though class doesn't begin on the 6th, you need to redeem this coupon and get your registration done by the 1st. So that gives you about a week to accomplish that goal and receive the discount. You can enroll by calling 1-800-522-7737. You can certainly email info@legalstudies.com if you have any additional questions. Our counselors will field those questions and provide you answers. Or you can go directly to our website at legalstudies.com. We got any questions in the background, Brad?
Yes, and we've had our enrollment counselors, typing away, answering so many questions that people have submitted, which is great. Some of the trends that I'm seeing, though, from questions that maybe you can just kind of go over again, Stephanie, are the best way to see what partner schools are available and how do you go about, your selection for that? Because we had a few people talk about, should I pick the one closest to me? You started to address that, but with 160 different schools, how do they find out where those schools are and what's the best way to pick one?
We do recommend that students select the school closest to them. The easiest way to do that is on our homepage. There's a form on the top of the right where you can select what course you want to take and which format, and then you're able to put in the state that you're located. When you do that, it's going to automatically populate with the school partner schools we have in your state that offer the course that you want to take. So that is one way to get to that information. You can also scroll down on the homepage to a bar of logos going across the middle of the screen. And those are for all of our partners, but there's a little green box underneath that that says See All Schools. If you click that box, it will populate a map for you with a listing of every partner school that we work with. When you do that, you'll want to click on the school and make sure that they offer the course that you are intending to take. 90+% of our partners do offer the paralegal certificate course, but there are a few out there with custom portfolios that may offer other courses, but not this one. So you do certainly want to verify that. And I want to reiterate that it has always been our position that the wisest choice is to select the school closest to you.
Great, thank you for that. A few other questions that we've seen come through a little bit. People are asking about their books, and particularly, are there ebooks available?
There are some ebooks available. In fact, for the main college textbook, the Introduction to Paralegalism, which is one of the more expensive books in the required 6, you do have an option to purchase an ebook, which is significantly less expensive. So we keep all the hardback books, even though there are some e-versions available, and we offer both because many students still want to have that book in their hands versus additional screen time. But there is an option for multiple books, and you can see that in the bookstore. If you need additional assistance, I would encourage you to reach out to our enrollment counselors. They are very up to speed on which ones are available.
Great. And one final question that I've seen some people talk about during this session, they were sharing just some of their backgrounds, some of their professional backgrounds. They've been working for many years in one industry, and now they're looking for a change. So basically the question I think they're asking is there any special educational, or do they even need a legal background in order to transition into this paralegal industry?
That is a great question. And the answer is no and yes. This course is designed for someone that has no legal background, as well as for those that do and are looking to upskill. And I would say that out of our entire student body and incoming students for paralegal, it's probably about a 50-50 split. Half of them are career changers, just like you, and others may be in a lower responsibility role, already in a legal environment, or possibly even working as a paralegal, but have some skill gaps. And everybody can come out of it with the same thing, and that is new, polished skills that they can put to use straight away.
Excellent. That sounds great. Well, I think we really have tackled all the questions that came through. Again, our admissions counselors in the back have been answering diligently throughout, typing away. So at this point, I just want to thank everyone for attending. We are recording this, so you can receive a link to the recording of this. And again, if you have any questions, along the way, we do have our information here on the screen. Once again, contact our enrollment team. You can reach us, between 8 a.m. and 6 p.m. Central, Monday through Friday. Or if not, we'll get back to you as soon as we are able to. And again, if you need to check out any more information, as Stephanie said, information about our partner schools, about the syllabus, about what's available, please go to our website, legalstudies.com. And we also wanted to draw attention to our YouTube channel for one last place where you can get some more resources. We have past recordings of our webinars about the paralegal course available there, as well as our other courses. We also have a dedicated FAQ video up there that's specific to the paralegal course, that dives into many of the common questions that we've addressed here and that we hear from our interested applicants. And we also have some recorded interviews of some students and graduates up there, so you can check that out. So the YouTube channel is youtube.com/CLS by BARBRI. We encourage you to check that out. And just a reminder, our next traditional online session begins on March 6th, as we mentioned. But if you want to start with our flex format, you can enroll today, tomorrow, any old time, which is nice. And if you have that discount code still for that 10% off that we mentioned before, you need to make sure you use that when you register by March 1st. So don't forget that date. So final thank you to Stephanie, our team behind the scenes, helping us answer questions, and for all of you attending with us today. So have a great day, and we hope to see you in the classroom soon.
Thank you all. Have a great day.